Good morning from wherever you're joining us from. My name is Kefa Eric, your market analyst and education partner here at HFM. HFM, your number one forex broker in Kenya and beyond. Now, beginning this is going to be a pre-recorded YouTube video. You could find it in our YouTube channel HFM Kenya. Please like, subscribe, so that moving forward you could be using this content for your own leverage to maximize on your positive experience in your financial literacy journey. Okay, please like and subscribe. Moving on forward, from an economic data point of view, today we are on the 24th of October 2024. Yesterday we experienced a few high impact news coming out. The first one was the Canadian bank monetary policy statements, which was a follow up of the previous statements released. And after that, we see the Bank of Europe also, the president there coming out and she articulating the health. Now, the impact of this can be seen or attributed from previous statements that they have made. So we could say rightfully, wrongfully that they that these particular central banks articulated economic monetary policies which had a short and medium term impact in relevance, of course, to the medium of exchange from these particular countries. Right, then from there we had existing home sales coming out slightly negative than expected, giving a medium term perspective on the movement of the US dollar. Now, as things stands, those economic data released yesterday, yes, they were high, but not high enough to change the narrative of the market, which was set from the previous week, especially attributed to the labor markets, and that's where we see the dollar strengthening much more, right? Beginning on Swift, here we have the euro US dollar, and the euro US dollar having the USD as the quarter or second currency in the pair. We see it moving in the downside and would like to see it moving even further, of course, in context to economic data being released in real time. All right. The GBP USD, we see it reacting from a higher time frame trend line, but as things stands, the US dollar is quite strong, so we don't expect any significant high to be broken, and would see price moving in a dovish behavior like it has shown. All right, we would be looking out for higher time frame areas of interest, that is support and resistance, supply and demand as things progress. All right, so as we monitor how it is reacting from those particular points, AUD USD also moving in a similar fashion. We see it closing quite bearish yesterday, closing below the then support, now turn resistance. We see prices trying to purge through that particular area of interest, but as we have said, the US dollar is quite strong, so as things stand, we'll see price printing even much more lower as we anticipate other news coming out in the day. For USD CHF, USD CHF, we see it price printing in a bullish manner. Now, before I begin on the US dollar based currencies, we have observed in US dollar quote currencies, or where the US dollar comes second, it is moving in a bearish or dovish manner or fashion. But now on the flip side, on with the US dollar based currencies, where the US dollar comes first, we see it moving in a bullish manner. Why? Because of the situation of the economic health in the United States, okay, in association with the US dollar, right? Would like to see it come and print price above this particular resistance and close above it to confirm our bias, the way we will see USD JPY right here behaving. All right, confirming the strength of the US dollar as things stand. Okay, moving on swiftly, USD CAD, we see price also printing in a similar fashion to from late September moving to the upside. Would like to come see it come and close above this particular resistance to confirm our buyers. All right. So in summary, for US dollar quote currencies or the US dollar coming in second, it is safer to be looking for sales as things stand. Doesn't matter the type of trader you are, may you be a scalper, day trader, a swing trader, or position trader. This is how things are right now. Put into context, guys, and remember, context changes everything. And on the flip side, for the US dollar base currency, we see it moving in a bullish or hawkish behavior. So it'd be safer to say it's good to be looking for buys as things stand. All right. Moving on to something quite much more interesting. I know most of you have been anticipating, and I can see you asking on the public portal about gold. And we see that gold yesterday gave us a bearish Marabuzu candle, suggesting price moving to the downside. Remember, guys, we have repeated this time without numbers that we use technical analysis for entry and exit, but we use fundamental analysis for market direction. And as things stand, yesterday, of course, I have said this before, that gold moves in a fashion that is relatable to global tensions. Okay, in short, if when there are fears in the world, we see gold being bullish. And what fears are these? Maybe war, maybe diseases. All right. And yesterday we saw this bearish kind of print because of one um, major reasons happening in the world, and the most significant one of all wars happening in the world. Remember, guys, there are quite a number of conflicts happening in every part of the world. We have the Ukraine Russian, right? We have the Chinese Indian escalations, all right? We have the Chinese practicing its military objectives, using its navy, causing tension to the neighbors in that part of the world. But the major one is the Israel Palestine conflict, where we see Israel defending itself against its belligerent neighbors. Now, yesterday we had two quite interesting events. Number one, we had people demonstrating in the Israel streets for putting pressure on their government to negotiate with its belligerent enemies, who are majorly Hamas and Hezbollah, so as to have the Israel hostages returned back, which have been taken by these belligerent forces. Right. At the same time, we see a group of army men flying the Israel flag, signing a letter. Over 100 soldiers signing a letter to the government, telling the government to negotiate a deal so that they stop fighting. Okay, this can be termed as mutiny. Now, all this is causing the fears to go down. And what fears in this context? The fears of an escalation of a war. All right. So, guys, that is majorly what is happening, attributing to the bearish scenario we see. As things unveil, we'll be seeing what is happening, and it's good to be updated with this so that you are flourished with the movement of the market. All right. Remember, guys, to trade with a reliable broker. HFM is a reliable broker regulated here in Kenya by the Capital Markets Authority, or with over 60 awards in every jurisdictions that we have had our footprints in. And this is quite important to note, that we shall provide favorable trading conditions to give you positive um, experience in your financial literacy journey. All right, remember, guys, to like and subscribe on the button below. Share this the link of this video widely as much as possible, so that we could have everyone making money together. Okay, remember, guys, to observe risk management. See you tomorrow, the same place, the same time, to do the things the same way that has shown us positive consistency. Until then, my name is Kefa Eric, your market analyst here at HFM, your number one broker in Kenya and beyond. Until then, keep safe. God bless.